Yes. Don't forget to log on to doggiediamondstv.com. Doggiediamondstv.com. That is my official website. On there, you will find the audio version of the podcast, as well as ways to contact me on social media. You could also leave me a message on the site or audio message on doggiediamondstv.com. Make sure you log on to the site if you never saw the site before. I switched it back last night to the old way. I was kind of liking this way a little bit better. You can listen to the audio right on the site, as well as the latest updates from the YouTube and other things. You can put your email in here, and I'll send you a personalized email of when new content is uploaded. You can also listen to the audio version of the podcast right here. You could contact form here. You can shop here. Everything is right here. I'm also going to start doing blog entries, so that will be included in this. Listen, man, if you haven't heard about my $200 social media promotion deal, let me give you some details real quick. The promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV accounts, the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, and the Twitter accounts. I could promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you get in front of over 500, but it's really about 600,000 people with a post on my various social media outlets with your product. That's your t-shirts, that's your YouTube, that's a video you did, that's a new song you made, whatever it is that you need promotion for, I can get you in front of a lot of eyes. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram, at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Start it up. Yes, and as you hear the dopest intro on YouTube, don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. What's up, everybody? Rizzo 27 is in the building. Shaw Northside, Spirit Wonder, what's up? King Michael Coy, CEO Fel Cone, Disrupting Reality NYC, SCG Publishing, Check Viz Online, Idris the God 09 is in the building. B Nick 392 is in the building. Saul Perez, that means H-Town is in the house. Superstar Rel is in the building. That means Big Queens is in the building. Ty the Beneficiary is in the building. China Bryn Chin Strap. What the hell is that all about? Shout out to the homie China Bryn, 050 The Movement. Sherry Hawkins, how are you doing? That was my sister's name too. Rest in peace to my sister Sherry. Iceberg Slim, what's up? Philly Sheed 01, what's up? Beard Gang, what's up? Fam Roots, what's up? Make sure you hit that like button. The like button is very, very important. But
Doggie Diamonds did this.
yes, don't forget that. And when you hear that Doggie Diamonds did this, you gotta know he did the intro, he did the music, he did the graphics, he do the talking, he do everything pertaining to his brand. Why do I do that? Because I don't have to depend on nobody. I make it happen. T Dollar, what's up? East New York and Brownsville is in the building. GAMG, John Q. John Q from the 313, what's up? David Weaver, what's up? Lay Low 219, what's up? AJ Wise, what's up? Carl Muhammad. Talk show, the visionary is always here. Super chat is available, as well as the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? P, stop being a mess blogger. P, I will handle you in a minute. But stick around though. People like you, stick around. Cause you saying I'm being a messy blogger, you never even heard nothing I had to say. You just look at the title. So you the type anyway. I'ma handle you, bozo. Don't worry about it. Original King. FST, what's up? Kenneth Joyce, what's up? Alucard Life, what's up? Jerome Williams, what's up? Bulletproof Love, Brownsville Housing, Edgemere, Far Rockaway, Jamaica, Queens, New York City, salute. Mark Miller, man, I appreciate that. New Orleans is in the building, the Baba of the Truth, 1948. Whoa. Kidway B, what's up? Mumu74. I ain't see you, man. I saw you. I think I saw your name earlier, but I ain't shouted out, man. I'm slipping a little bit. So first and foremost, let me start by saying, Rel Brown, I see you on the check-in. You came up in here. We did the whole shout-out thing, but I got to get you in there because you just came up in here. First of all, I'm not a blogger. Blogger's right. So if y'all gonna start and y'all want to use certain lingo, at least get the lingo right. Savory Grits, what's up? Bloggers write. Vloggers do videos. Video bloggers, that's why it's called a vlog. It's a video blog. So it's not called a blog, it's called a vlog. So what are y'all talking about? Stop being a messy blogger. First of all, P, you're not going to get all my attention tonight, but I want you to stick around. I want you to stick around. Because we're going to put everything in its proper perspective. And I know some of y'all like to get, you be in the house punching your computer, shit coming out the side of your mouth, wishing you can tell me something in my face so I could put you in your back pockets. I'm outside. I'm available. Don't duck no smoke. For real. I'm really outside. So if you feel some type of way, you want to let me know, you always can. I'm around. But I'm not going to stop telling the truth because of how people feel. Now, we don't care you're here, bozo. Why you saying we don't care and you're here? You could be somewhere making love to a woman. Well, whatever you into. You could be reading to your children and you saying we don't care when these is my people in here. You ain't one of my people. You're not a regular. You say we don't care. Who's this we talk? Everybody's French all of a sudden. Who is these we you speak of? Anyway, Charleston White, first of all, telling isn't shocking to me. You know why? Because Charleston White from day one said he was going to tell. He labeled himself a snitch before we even knew he did it. He told us that that's where he was. So people saying and showing this video of him testifying, I liken that to people who before they go in the bathroom, after you tell them, yo, don't go in there, it stink. And they walk right in the bathroom and go, damn, it stink. I just told you it stink. That's what I like in them people at. I don't know why y'all needed to see that to get confirmation for what already came out the man's mouth. He already let him know, he already let you know he was going to tell. He already let you know he was going to tell. Right? I'm not going to give him an out. But 16-year-old kids tell. 15-year-old kids tell. 14-year-old kids tell. You know why? Because they adolescents and their brain is not developed to know what they're really doing as far as the crime they're committing. They don't really know the consequence of the crime that they're committing, and they don't really know what they just did. They don't know what they just did. You don't know that when you take a life, that's not coming back. See, we come from put another quarter in the game and you get another man. We forgetting and we didn't learn that it's forever. We don't know that it's forever. All the dumb shit I did when I was young, I didn't realize that I was mentally scarring somebody forever with my behaviors. I didn't know that because to me, it was funny, especially if you got away. It became part of our war stories. It became a part of our badge of honor. It became a part of, yo, yeah, one time, that's what all this shit is about. That's what this whole YouTube is about. People telling war stories. People telling what they did, wanting clout for what they did. So to see that, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's before I got on camera. If I told you via my voice that I'm light-skinned and you see me, yeah, he is light-skinned. I told you I was light-skinned. He said he is a snitch. He calls himself Rat Williams. He called himself a rat. He called himself a snitch. He called himself everything prior to us seeing that footage. So that footage didn't bother me. That footage don't bother me at all. You know what bothers me? The fact that we see that and we don't take the lesson from stuff. See, when we see things, instead of us always trauma bonding and acting all shocked and surprised, why we don't extract lessons from stuff and say, look, shorty, he thought he had all the answers like you. He thought he was going to go out there with his homies like you. He thought he was going to do something and get away with it like you. And then they put the pressure on him, and look how he folded. That could either be you or that could be one of your friends. That's what you're supposed to take from it. You ain't supposed to, even 16 years old. I don't know too many 16-year-olds. Some of them didn't, but a lot of them did. Grown-ass men. They were able to flip MDKers. And they told. Some dudes told for a cheeseburger. Some dudes told for less time. Some dudes got to get out of jail free card. That's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. I don't understand why everybody is all, he said he was going to tell. But what we should take from it is we should sit our little young homies down and say, look at this dude. He's famous on the internet now. He getting money, but everybody trying to clown him for what he admitted to do. But just know that if you with your little homies and one of them pull a him, then you could get 20 years in jail. Because you either the teller or the one to get told on. We done seen big crews, some of the most gangster dudes fold on each other over women. We done seen it happen. So it doesn't surprise me. It just bothers me that we don't take it and say, yo, you know what? This is a lesson. This is a lesson. We could really extract something from this, and we need to sit our little dudes down and tell them, listen, you go out there. First of all, we were taught, and we didn't even listen. We were taught everybody not your friend. When we thought we came up with a little clever handshake, we came up with a little clever slogan, we came up with a little a war cry, and everybody my friend. You know how many niggas folded on me? Over chicks, over a post on the internet. You know how many dudes I ain't cool with no more? But if you could go pillow talk to a chick and think you could tell all a man business, what would you do for your freedom? People have essentially told wild shit over less than this. So what would you do for your freedom? If I could say, yo, don't mess with him because this, that, and the third, yo, he really don't like, then you should already know. And the thing that killed me in criminality, there is no morals to being a criminal. When you're a criminal, you probably the piece of shit. You probably the worst piece of shit. But we the only black people, that is, are the only people that think I was a model criminal. I was a moral criminal. Even my dumb ass, I used to say, yo, I never robbed no black people. I used to say shit like that. But I still was robbing people. I still was going in people's pockets. I still was doing that shit. I wasn't supposed to be doing it at all. They're not the ones who starved me out. They're not the ones who had me destitute. They're not the ones who had my father selling crack. But I justified in my young, warped mind of not understanding that what I know now, I wish I knew it then, that I'm hungry, so I got to eat. So instead of me going to get cans, instead of me packing bags, it take me 5 minutes to hit a pocket. Now we all getting lunch and beers and stupid shit. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make it doesn't make any sense. But y'all gotta understand that these dudes, even at his age, he was young. You get what I'm saying? He was young. And these little dudes look at the spoils of his labor when they see the chain, when they see the fame, when they see the numbers, when they see all that, they be like, yo, shit, I'll tell. Niggas who tell get movies. They get book deals. It's not really frowned upon the way we think it is. But we the only people that look at criminal behavior like it's some badge of honor. We look at criminal behavior like I could say, yeah, man, I did this one time. And nobody ever looks at us and say, yo, that's fucked up. It's like, word? You did that? Oh, let me tell you what I did. And then we sitting there trading war stories of how we was pieces of shit. But you know what? I wasn't piece. I was diarrhea though, my nigga. I was diarrhea. You was that log. I was diarrhea shit. We sitting there trading war stories of how we was pieces of shit, and we want a badge of honor for saying how we fuck shit up and how we ruin our community and how we hurt a lot of people, and we don't even take the lesson from it. We just sitting there saying, "Yo, he's a rat." The nigga said he was rat. That shit don't bother me. B Nick, what's going on? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Let's set our little homies down. Let's set our little cousins down, our little brothers down. Sit them down and say, yo, man, listen, you go out there and act a fool. You're out there trapping. You're out there drilling. You're out there thinking that you on the internet doing stupid shit. Look what he did. He not the only one, though. He not the only one. Somebody telling right now. So we supposed to sit because we always talk about the future, the babies. Yo, we don't do nothing for our youth. We are grown idiots, grown dumbass niggas who don't give nothing to the, but first thing we say is they don't listen. What are they listening to? They listen to grown ass men sit on YouTube all day, talk about other grown ass men, talk about the work they put in. So they think that it's some type of reward in that behavior, because dudes will never say, yo, I was in jail and I cried every night. They say, no, I was in there. I had the phone. I cried. They don't say I cried every night. They don't say I was upstate. It was cold. I was away from my family. I ain't get no money. Nobody put nothing on my books. They don't never say that. They act like it was some rewarding thing to be a criminal. Only we think like that. Only we think it's some type of reward to be able to spill what you did. Yeah, I did this. You know, when I did this, I did that. You know, first thing I remember, my first thing they say, when such and such come home, yo, he big. That's the first thing we think, yo, he big. He brolic now. So it only take a little 22, a deuce, long or short, to end all that brolic shit. Don't even matter. But we swear that criminality is our badge of honor. That's all we are. Dude could be like, yo, man, I just got my master's. Nigga like, so what? You ain't giving me no money. What I get for that? It ain't no congratulations with us. But a dude could tell you all this criminal shit and all the shit he did. And we like, oh, yo, he get busy. He keep it real. Yo, he ain't no joke. Yo, he tough. You know who tough? The man who get his ass up and go to work every day and know he got a family to support, know that he come from whipping ass, but could go to work and learn how to fall into a structure. You can't always punch everybody in the face. You can't. I know that. You get what I'm saying? You can't always do that. Be nice, I appreciate you. And like my cousin Tad say, I'd rather do 25 years on the job than 25 years in jail. We job shame. Look at this nigga at McDonald's. This nigga at McDonald's talking shit. A whole unemployed nigga who stand in front of the store with cups, drinking at 7 a.m, harassing everybody, talking about who ain't what. OG said Charleston being a young snitch is just as shocking as me liking BBWs. You get what I'm saying, man? Let's take from it and extract from it. He already sealed his he already said who he was, man. But he's about to be 47, or he's 47 years old. He already said who he was. He already let it be known who he was. It don't shock and surprise me. But we got to save others with our behavior and stop gloating about shit. You get what I'm saying? We got to stop gloating about our trauma, because I'm gonna be real with you. Be transparent with y'all. When you harm somebody, that shit harms you too. See, some people act like it's a badge of honor. But if you ever really, really harm somebody, some shit I'm not going to say on here, but if you ever really did something to somebody where you know it was life altering forever for that person, or that person is no longer here behind some shit you did, it take a piece of you too. So the way to deal with it, you brag sometimes. And then you want a sticker on Friday until somebody say, I don't give a fuck what you did. Whole list. That's just what all this shit is about. So we supposed to sit the young ladies down, because the young ladies, we always talk about the little young men. The young ladies is partaking in all this behavior too. But we never say, okay, what do we learn from this? What is the lesson in this? What is the lesson in this? What do we learn from this? Instead, yo, he this, he that, he that. Yo, we already know that shit. So now what do we do? For the next 4 days, do everybody share the video? Or do we say, yo, this is what we need to do? We need to start grabbing all the little homies up. When you see your little cousin, when you see them, instead of putting packs in their hand and initiating them into the gang and all that stupid shit, say, yo, man, this is the end result. Look at his man. His man, 25 years been in there. And every year, allegedly, he go to the board. Not every year. Every 2 years, he go to the board. Every 3 years, he go to the board and tell those folks why he shouldn't get out. That's what we take from that. I'm going to be real with you. I think anybody would tell on me. I'd be surprised if a nigga didn't. And another thing is, if anytime I did some shit I ain't had no business doing, I don't want nobody to take the fall for me. I don't want nobody to, yo, you don't got no felonies. And, you know, I got a big platform. You know, I don't want that. That's why I move by myself. I do what I do by myself. And before we go out and we do anything, what we do is we converse. Yo, if this situation happened, this is what's going to happen, this, that, and the third. But I'm also not going to walk into the fucking lion's den and expect to come out the leader of the pack, because we live off of cliches. We live off of niggas who's fronting. Niggas got scars, battle wounds, bullet wounds, but you don't see none of that though. So you think a lot of people came out unscathed. Nah, niggas is scathed. Niggas' mind is gone. Look how they just sit online and want to oppress other people because they refuse to go get help. I tell y'all all the time, one of the biggest things that I ever did was got therapy. How could I have seen all the shit that I seen? How could I had took place in all the shit that I took place in and thought it was normal and thought I was normal? Get on the elevator. Yo, watch that. Let's piss. In the projects. Nah. That's piss. That wasn't even dog piss. That was human piss. But it was normalized to us. It was normalized to us to be in the elevator, spitting all over the elevator. Then your mom, dudes, grandmom's, neighbor got to get on the elevator and look. Damn, somebody spit, not even knowing it was you that was spitting. It was you that pissed in the elevator. It was you that was skipping the elevator. It was you doing all that shit. I tell a lot of y'all, there's nothing wrong with therapy. The thing with therapy is you're going to sit down and you're going to talk to somebody who's not going to judge you, not going to throw it in your face when they get mad at you. See, we all have to vent a certain ways. We all need creative ways to get some of that energy out, but we got to talk too. Mark Miller said it. Hood therapy is Hennessy, blunts, pill and coke, and sex. And it ain't kill nobody or help nobody. It ain't kill nobody or help nobody. But what we need to do is say, yo, he's an admitted rat. What are we surprised at? What's next? And why are we showing this so much attention? Because, believe it or not, it's people in the world that don't care who ratted. They still, if he do a meet and greet, shit, they still gonna go. They still gonna go. To do a meet and greet, they still gonna go. He's still going to be on 20 verse 1. He's still going to be on Say Cheese. He's still going to get 1 million views. So again, instead of us sitting there saying, yo, okay, what could we extract from this? How do we save lives? How do we save lives from this? Go back to your 16-year-old mind, fellas, some of y'all and ladies. Go back to your 16-year-old mind. In your 16-year-old mind, what was the one of the main things that you like to say? Nobody listens. And you don't know what it's like out here. We was talking to number men. We were talking to stone cold, bloody murderers, telling them they don't know what it's like because he might have hung it up. He might have got out or he might have did some time in jail. We always think nobody knows what we're going through. When you got people who really, really went through it. But if they don't got a certain chain, if they don't got a certain vernacular or a certain thing, we think they don't know. When you don't know, sometimes that dude who come out every day and walk his dog, pick up his dog poop and keep it moving, he got a few of those under his belt. But because he don't sit around and poke his chest out and say, I'm this, I'm that, you think he'll fucking square till you mess with him and you find out. But then somebody got to tell you, yo, Mr. Billings, yo, he used to be wild out here. And you look at him and like, word? Yeah, yo, he used to have all of this on lock. He used to have all of this on lock. He went to church. We the only people that be like, yo, we don't anything that could give us discipline, like church, like school, like a job, like listening to elders. We just shy away from that shit and we listen to fools. You know how crazy you got to be to listen to a fool? Because I don't listen to people that are not the example of what they're telling me. Where's the example? I want somebody to say, yo, I did this, this, that, and the third, and this is how I got this. I don't know if it's going to work for you, but this is the way I did it. We always around as people saying, all you got to do now is, that ain't all you got to do. I know some old timers that will clean your clock off and just kindly, they know the procedure, they know everything, but they ain't going to let you play with them. They ain't going to get snuffed out by no little 14, 15-year-old. You get what I'm saying? But I remember being 16, nobody couldn't tell me shit. What? We out here. When I first learned how to take the shotty and put it on a hanger and tie it around my neck, and I got on the trench coat, and I'm thinking, yo, first thing we look at each other, yo, you can read me, you can see it? Nah, you couldn't tell me nothing. Couldn't tell us nothing. We go outside like, yo, we just going around looking for stupid shit. OG's like, yo, you wildin'. Yeah, all right, I'm out here. I ain't playing. We got beef with them. We got beef with them over there, over all stupid shit, but think we didn't know. So put your mind, you've been 16, you've been 17, you've been 18, you've been 15. Now you have to take your educated, grown-ass mind and let the little dudes know, yo, little homie, I've been where you at. You ain't never been my age. So even when people say you old, it should stand for outliving dummies. You don't get to be a certain age when you survive certain shit because you're dumb. The intelligent gonna survive in this shit. Sometimes people intelligent because they'll tell. Shit, they like, it was me or them, I told. But you look at Alpos and you look at, they still was like notorious and everybody knew what they did. It's just bugged out to me because we be seeing and we be knowing shit and we just still think it's cool. I respect the guys who's like, yo, man, I did some dumbass shit when I was young. I don't even like who I was. Now we got individuals. Look at these grown ass men on YouTube, 50 plus, acting stupid. Every now and again, they want to sprinkle in the youth. We got to do this for the youth. Well, look how you act when you get mad. That's why every time y'all see me, you see niggas talk shit. Come on, man. I'm outside. I ain't worried about that. You never heard me threaten nobody. You never heard me say what I'm going to do to somebody. But you heard people say what they going to do to me. You tell them. Be nice, yo, man. I appreciate you. You tell them. Anything we going to do, we going to do. Ain't even nothing else to talk about. We going to get it rocking. Most of the time, that shit be over YouTube shit or a difference of opinion. We say the streets is dead, so how come niggas keep getting killed? The streets is over, so how come motherfuckers is in the precinct? Now it ain't even the streets no more. It's the damn internet. Half the dudes who talk street shit ain't outside or been out there. I'm telling you right now. When I was out there, I ain't see a lot of dudes. I learned about them on the internet. Seriously. They tell their whole rep. They tell everything they did on the internet. I don't remember them. I was around. But when we did things, certain shit was out of boredom. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have access to all these video games, these studios, this creative energy. They don't have that. We didn't have phones. We didn't even have beepers. We didn't have none of that shit. Some of us ain't even have no house phone. I remember tying pencils together with rubber bands, spinning them and making the pencils fight. I remember having a spork fight where I hit your spork and you hit my spork and whoever spork break won. I remember doing shit like that. I remember drawing. I remember playing tag and flies up and baseball and kickball and basketball and all that and football. They don't do none of that shit no more. They have all access to everything to be a very creative, but they will get away from all that shit to be destructive because they think they get points for that. They think they get points for that. Remember the spork when you be like, I'm 22. How old are you? I'm 59. I'm older than all of y'all. There was a time where we actually enjoyed each other's company. Now, we can't stand each other. The internet, social media is about who you don't fuck with. Don't like somebody post. It's up for you. You might not have saw it on your timeline. Don't like people post. It's up for you. They unfollowing you. You don't support. It's just weird. And these is grown-ass men acting like this. So if you got grown-ass men acting a certain way, how you expect the youth to act? Charleston White going there. He going to say certain shit. He know y'all going to get triggered because y'all emotional. He know he going to say certain shit. He going to say some of the wildest shit. You know what? He going to do another 100 interviews that he's charging for. He going to buy more jewelry. He going to buy more cars. He going. It's a play, but the play and the joke is on you. He know what he doing. If you that bothered, you know what you do when you bothered by somebody? You ignore them. You ignore them. You don't pay attention. You know what he doing. He know how to say something and all y'all gonna be like, you seen what he said? You gonna share him saying some foul shit more than you'll share somebody saying something prolific. Because that's how you wired now. He said something about that baby. Oh my God. Yo, I can't believe it. So now you're going to share that. Why? Because it's deeply rooted in your trauma and your emotions. People put more RIP posts on social media than they put congratulations. I don't see no congratulations. All I see is RIPs. People be looking, who? Rest in peace from the janitor on Good Times, or rest in peace of the doorman from the Jeffersons. What happened to when people pass away, we pay our respect, but we do it in private? You want clout because you put up a rest in peace post for somebody that you don't know? When am I supposed to like that? Or I'm supposed to go in there and say, yeah, this one hurts, so the last one ain't hurt? The last one before that ain't hurt. This one hit home. Because Judge Wapner or somebody died or something like that. Yeah, man, this hurt. Look how whiny and sissified a lot of dudes are. It's a lot of dudes who I thought was real G's. You won't even believe how they act. Yeah, man. Rest in peace. Who died? And then people so insensitive to death, they say, how did he die? You just got to know, right? How he died. Or go right on Facebook right now. If I go on Facebook right now, you can see my hands. Facebook ain't even pulled up. I go to Facebook right now. I bet you the first thing we see is a RIP post because it's all to control your emotions. It's to control your emotions. So people are going to say the most salacious, vicious shit because they know what you're going to do. That's mental chess. It's all mental chess. If you could control somebody's emotions, you can control them. Nettie Net, I appreciate you. You can control them. So sometimes when people say shit, they think I'm going to go off the deep end or whatever. Like I said, I'll give y'all the perfect example. When I did the discussion with Tahaka Bay, people was expecting me to be a certain way. But nobody can control how I act or how I respond. I chose to be cool. Especially if I'm going to talk to somebody who I deem a friend. Why would I go there and be other than a friend? So even if the dialogue do get a little fiery and heavy, I have to remember this is still my friend. So I can't treat him like I would an op. And one of the things that I do, when I do shit I ain't got no business doing, I always apologize. And the biggest apology that I ever show is change behavior, and I don't never do that shit again. I don't even be seeing dudes apologize no more. They'll publicly say all this shit about people and don't apologize. I got mad apology videos on here. Sometimes I'm not right. It don't hurt me to say, yo, I was wrong. I did that in error. I don't do public disrespect and private apologies. But we so damn wrapped up into who told, who a rat, and telling. That shit ain't got nothing to do with, yo, I don't do nothing criminal. I'm telling you. I don't even piss in the street no more. Seriously. I pull over to a gas station. I wait till I get home. I piss in the gym. I had to piss today. I was driving. I'm like, damn, I drank all that fluid in the gym. I got to piss. Bad. I don't do none of that no more. So whoever tell them, what the fuck they got to do with me? Ain't got nothing to do with me. It's not my politic. It ain't what I'm about no more. Don't even want to know about no snitch. Don't even care. Don't even surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Bomani is my brother. One time I went at him erroneously. I made a mistake. I'm going to come right back and say, yo, bro, that's my fuck up. That one is on me. I made that mistake. Won't happen again. But we just so into anything that's fucked up. Somebody could just, Dominique, I see you. Happy birthday too. You know, somebody could just achieve the greatest thing and we ignore people's progression. What is it about us that we ignore people's progression? We can see people change their life and we ignore it. Oh, I ain't see that post, or I don't know nothing about that. It's so bad that the person had the people that know people, and I ain't talking about you, Dominique. Don't think I'm talking about you. We have to publicly say, it's my birthday today. So people could say happy birthday to us, but the people who know us will ignore your birthday. I'm giving that. I ain't know what that nigga did. Fuck his birthday. It's all over social media. And the people you know won't say nothing. But they done celebrated your birthday with you for the last 25 years. I guess today the date changed. I don't know. Oh, I thought your birthday was in March. Nah, it's been in February for the last 40-something years. Remember when that's real. Yeah, I missed it. No, you didn't. But it's cool because I'm not no woman. I ain't no female. I don't need no nigga saying happy birthday to me. I don't need no motherfucker saying anything. And I'm going to tell you something. Just because somebody else won, that don't mean you lost. It's just not your time. Sometimes. Or you might have had your time. So when I see other people doing well on YouTube, I don't say shit because I done popped champagne already. I done been in the mountaintop. I know what it's like to get 100,000 views, 300,000 millions. I know what that shit is like. And I was humble when I did it. But then I see people doing well and we run YouTube. Yeah, and then they start talking about other people's numbers. The fuck out of here, numbers? How long niggas been doing numbers? Next year, I make 20 years I've been doing this shit. 20 years. The internet. I started in 2006. It'll make 20 years. I've never had a 9-to-5 in my life. So what do that tell you? But they not going to look at me and say, yo, he must know something. He must know a loophole. He must know something. They'll look at another nigga who got some weak-ass jewelry on or fronting like they doing this, that, and the third, that just been doing it for like 2-3 years or 4 years or 5. Next year, it'll be 20 years. I started in 2006. 20 years. So when I see new dudes doing shit, salute to you. I love what Say Cheese. I love all that shit. I watch all that shit. I'm not afraid to publicly admit that I watch dudes. I don't watch dudes in the shadow and then act like I don't fuck with them. I don't leave people out of the conversation that need to be in conversations because they do great work. Because when it comes to them lighter shade of brown people, shit, we can't wait. Niggas that cover my logo, but have one of them people that they so-called against leave their logo on shit, but cover my logo. You see, RZA the God and all of them, they don't sit down with us. They don't say, yo, let me see one of these channels that's putting in that work. Let me sit down with one of them. Maybe I can help them. Well, I'm lying though, because I got RZA footage. That don't apply to me. But I have to speak for y'all sometimes because some of y'all don't have the platform. Some of y'all don't have the voice. Sometimes people be thinking that I'm talking for me a lot of time. I'm not always talking for me. I'm great. But who gonna speak for y'all? Who gonna speak for the up and comers? Who gonna speak for the individuals that's putting in the work? Y'all don't have the voice yet. So when I speak for y'all people, he's always complaining. You know what I sometimes I say to myself? I should have just took the damn ball and went home. But the fact that I left it outside for other dudes to play, and when dudes ain't playing fair, I'm the one that comes say, oh man, nah, y'all ain't playing fair. I should be like these other dudes. I don't see nothing. You know, I'm too busy doing this. I'm too busy. Nah, I'm not for oppression when it comes to nobody. We the most oppressed people, but we do it to each other. So now we want to make fun. Charleston is this, Charleston is that. Well, he already said he was that. But this is what we could do in that situation. We need to show the little dude, yo, this is your fate. You could either be the dude on the stand or the dude that's getting pointed at. You could be either pointer or the one that's getting pointed at. What you want to be. And you know how you avoid being in any of those situations? Stay away from that. These little dudes could be gamers. They could make thousands a month playing a video game, something they love, but they don't know that because so many of us don't know technology. So many of us don't know shit, but all we do is talk. All we do is talk. But right now, if I ask somebody, yo, could you this, that, and the third? Oh, nah, I got to get somebody to do that. Oh, I'm looking into that. Oh, I was already about to do that. No, the fuck you wasn't. I'm sitting in here coding my website. That's what I was doing all last night. Coding my website, changing my website, doing shit. You know why? Because I take the initiative. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you the back end of what's going on my computer. Right here, I was turning the bag fuel thing that I did with them into a TikTok. So you can see This is done in Sony Vegas. I'm not doing this in no program. I'm doing it myself. On the other end, I was sitting there taking the footage and editing it. That's what I did. That's what I did here. I was editing the footage that I did with them. On the other side. Then we could come here. This is the thumbnail that I just made. These are all the thumbnails I made. Y'all seen these before? I'm making this myself. I'm doing all of this. I'm doing all of this myself. You can see, if I go back, you can see how I change it, how I do my colorways, how I do all that. Look, let's go forward. And it goes back to the state that I wanted in. Then I extract it, put it. That's my thumbnail. We could go into here. Again, I want to show y'all something that I made in here. Oh, no. It's actually in this side. Made this too.
New on Doggie Diamonds TV.
I made that.
Diamonds TV.
That's
No,
me.
it's bad.
Everything I liked about the Two America's Most Wanted was ain't nothing.
I did
but
all of
against
this.
the Paul.
Look, I can show you in real time. So people don't understand the work that go into a lot of stuff. So people see the finished product and don't even know somebody was here working hard for this. This ain't no fly-by-night shit. Look, I can move all of this because I did this. What I did was I did this, these fonts inside of here. This is for my website. So this is the website right here. I can show you the back end to the website. This is the website. Look. This is what I was working on. This is all the coding. This is everything right here that I got to do. Change the name to everything. Then this is what I come up with. This is what I did. This is what I'm here doing. You get what I'm saying? This is what I'm here doing. I could be doing the dumbest shit. I could be like other dudes, but I be in here working. I be in here doing my thing. But some of our efforts don't get appreciated because we like stupid shit. We like dudes who do dumb shit. Then I'm uploading on TikTok. Then I'm in the back end on this site uploading the audio so it could aggregate to all these other things. So this is what I'm doing. When I could be doing dumb shit, when I could be getting boxed, when I could be bragging, when I could be fronting. This is what I could be doing. Instead, I could be going outside oppressing people. I could be letting this ratchet go that I got. I could be worried about women. I could be doing all types of shit. But what do? I sit in the crib and I create. You know why? Because that's what I signed up for. I didn't sign up to be a criminal. I left that life alone. So I don't give a fuck who's a criminal. It don't matter. And I'm saying all this to say, yo, if you rap your ass off. If you draw. If you podcast, then podcast. Whatever it is you do it. But all this shit that you worried about with these niggas and all that shit don't matter. I'm telling you. It don't matter. It ain't gonna matter. He gonna keep running his bag up. He gonna keep running his bag up, and we gonna keep looking at the youth fail because we not saying, yo, man, that don't make no sense. This, and that. You understand what I'm saying? We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't extract, damn, that happened. What's the lesson in that? What's the reasoning in that? Oh, this is what we gotta do. This is the message that we should spread from that. Instead, we take the oppressive message and spread the oppression. It don't make no sense, and it ain't going to be good for the little ones. It ain't about us, man. Some of us have lived our life stupid. What about the little ones? What about your little niece, your nephew, your daughter, your newborn, your son, your 15-year-old son, your 21-year-old son? What are you giving them? Because when they log on the internet without your supervision, this is what they see. This is what they see. How do you tell them that's not what you want to be? How do you tell them that? You don't. You spread it too. So if you're friends, if one of your children are friends with you on Facebook, look what you sharing on Facebook. How would you feel if your mother was on there sharing twerking, or your father was on there sharing him rolling up weed? Just think about that. What if your pops, if social media existed the way it does now, then your pops took a crack pipe and hit that pipe on social media? Because remember, at one time, smoking crack wasn't frowned upon. You know that, right? It wasn't always a bad thing. A lot of people were doing it. And then you say, damn, my pops hit that pipe in front of everybody. Or your moms was strung out and out there twerking her skinny ass, and the little dudes in the hood, their first piece of box was from your mom's because she was getting high. That's what y'all doing. But you don't say, damn, I would be embarrassed as hell, but you embarrass your kids. You embarrass your kids. Everything is funny, but it's all fuck shit. You don't never share shit. Hey, look at this little young girl. She's the head dancer in her school. She's the head cheerleader. She got a certain GPA. She did this. She's on the dean's list. Yo, look what he built. We don't do none of that. Nothing with the children. Nothing with the children do we big up. We just big up adult bozos all day. It don't make no sense. And there's no progression in that. But then we say, the little dudes don't listen to no. They gonna listen to you? Look at how you behave. Why would they listen to you? Look how the fuck you behave. Anything you do, because you do it, that's not for everybody to know about. Especially not nothing that's progressive. You got people who's over-sexualized on social media. I remember at one point, women wouldn't say certain shit publicly. And then now you have this so-called sexual revolution where women saying all types of shit, but you're really following these white women who gonna be protected. Ain't nobody gonna protect your black ass when you say some stupid shit. You just gonna get called a name. Amber Rose, all these mulatto women and some of these white women, they gonna be white when it's convenient. They gonna let it be known I'm white. You following them. Ain't nobody gonna protect your black ass. Trust me. And you following them. You following that feminism. You following that freedom. You following that a woman. Keep following that. Keep doing stupid shit thinking you could be like them. Y'all never saw Roots? When Kizzy thought she was down? When Kizzy thought she was down and they sold her ass? Y'all never... See, this is what I'm saying. If you know history, or even if it's mythos, or even if it's just a show, you better pay attention. Your ass ain't down. You think you're down. You think you... Get off my page until your account is suspended. Then you realize it wasn't your page. You on my Instagram until your account is suspended. Then you realize it wasn't your Instagram. You don't own none of this shit. You just borrow it. So if you're going to borrow it, then why wouldn't you borrow it for the good of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to convey, what you want for your future? Or it's free tools to say something that can really, really change your life, and better yourself. Instead, you want to be on there smoking and acting fucking stupid. Like we don't see enough of that. Here we go, another dummy. That's how I be looking. I be like, man, unfollow. I know you cool and all that, but you an idiot. I can't look at that shit. Can't look at that. What does that do for me? I want to be able to open my phone in public. You know what I'm saying? I can't open my phone in public because I got people I know personally that act like idiots, and I don't want to deal with that. Why you unfriend me? Because my friends don't do stupid shit. So you just showed me you wasn't my friend. I can't co-sign that. I'm expressing myself. Okay, well, that's how you want to express yourself. Fine. I don't need that around me. I don't need to fuck with that. Straight like that. But yo, on that note, man, I got to get up out of here. Still editing this website. Still got more editing to do. I'm working as normal. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate any Cash App that might come through. Again, I be working hard. The Charleston White, like I said, he been told us he was gonna tell. the shit you need to do is just leave Charleston White the fuck alone. Because if you fuck with him, he gonna tell on you. See, that's the thing too. If you got somebody that tell you they're gonna tell on you, why would you tell him what you gonna do to him? Just leave him alone. That's what I do when I see people who are crash out. You ain't crashing into me. Think about this, right? Think about driving. Think about driving. Think about you in your vehicle. When you see somebody driving erratic, do you drive erratic with them? Do you try to pass them? You say, no. Let them go. Because they going to wrap up out here. Just treat people the same way. You see me go back and forth with certain bozos and all that. That's why I don't do that no more, because they going to crash. They already do. They ain't taking me with them. Because think about this. It's not always about you. It's the innocent people that you protect and the people that love you. See, when you get hurt or something happened to you, it's not always you. You got loved ones. You got family. You got people who care about you. And you're going to crash and burn over some internet shit? Or you going to crash and burn because your ego didn't allow you to let somebody cut in front of you? Just let them go. They woke up that day not caring. I care. I ain't trying to prove nothing. Oh, you driving crazy? All right, cool. Go ahead. You in a rush? You speed into a stop sign? You brake checking me? You doing all this? All right, cool. Because people don't even care if you got children in the car or elderly in the car. They don't care. They'll be brake checking you, doing all types of shit. Let them go. But yo, on that note, man, I will holler. The notifications get a little weird. Remember, I got a big subscriber base. So if I expect YouTube to send out 280-something thousand notifications, they're not doing that. Especially not if you're going to talk the way I'm going to talk or talk about what I'm going to talk about. They're not sending that shit out. So I don't expect them to. So sometimes I just say follow me on social media pages, because then you're going to get the notification in different places. But that's what it is, man. I got to go. I got some other content that I'm going to run in a few minutes that I'm doing. I'm going to do a couple of rundowns, and then I'm going to put out some original content too. And but yo, man, thank y'all for y'all time. Thank y'all for spending I don't even know the little bit of time y'all did with me. And I'm out. Peace.